guys? Welcome back to the channel. EVO 9 MR wheel spacers. So I've done a lot of research on this and I want to do nice wheel spacers because I'm running the high valued, pretty rare, not rare, but in demand, EVO 9 MR OEM BBS wheels. They're from the MR, they're really nice. I got mine powder coated with some nice hand cooks on there. So we're gonna be running that wheel. They are a little bit thinner than what I ran on my old EVO. I think these are 235s or 245s. And I used to run 285s, RPF 1s on my old car, which did not need wheel spacers because they were so wide. These ones do need wheel spacers because they're not that big of a wheel. So that being said, we're gonna install 20mm wheel spacers. So we're gonna do a before and after, and I wanted to do a before and after because I wanted to show you guys aesthetically what it looks like. Wheel spacers, yes, they do make the car handle better because it is a wider footprint, AKA like a Lambo is really wide, therefore it has pretty good handling. When cars are close together and they have a small wheelbase that are close like that, they don't handle as well. So when you have it low and wide, it's a great handling car. That being said, I want it mainly for aesthetics. So let's look at the car. So currently, this is on just JDM cheap coilovers. We just did the brakes, they look amazing. You can see that it's tucked. And what do I mean by that? It's tucked. The wheel is tucked. It's underneath the car. Right from this angle, you can't even see the wheel. Then you come over here, then you can start to see the wheel. That being said, also, if you look at this angle, you can really tell that it's tucked too. We want to push the wheel out a little bit. Now, I like this ride height. It's very low. It's like a lowered EVO. I mean, it looks low. But I don't know if I can keep it this low, so I may have to raise the coilover. So we're gonna do a little testing to see if you can do this as well. Now, because I really don't want it to rub on my really nice, and I just think it's gonna rub. So we are probably going to raise the car just a little bit so we have no rub, but it has such an aesthetic look right there. That looks so good. I just want it to sit out a little bit to be more beefy because I don't like it when they're tucked in. So this should be some really good fitment. I'll have these linked below. Right here, these are 20mm hex with center where it has that little center hub centric in the middle. So first thing we're gonna do is just lift up one side of the car with the floor jack, put one jack stand on there and start tinkering and seeing if we can do it without pushing the car, without raising the car. So let's go ahead and do that now. This front wheel. This is super simple, literally, that's it. It's nice, it's black, it's aesthetic, it should look real good. You wouldn't even be able to notice, man, those brakes are, or brake calipers are, you won't even be able to notice. So then you're just gonna take these off, they're 19mm, and you'll just go ahead and buzz these on. So simple. So these are 19mm, we put all these on. Now we just have that little bit of extended stud on here, it looks good. The wheel should, I'm assuming, I don't have to, yeah, there's little holes in the pockets where the other ones will go, so you don't have to cut out those studs. Sometimes when they're too long, you actually have to cut this off. And then, you know, that's kind of like a no point of no return because then you'd have to bang them out and put new ones in if you wanted to go back to the original. This one's super simple in case you don't want to have wheel spacers. So what we're gonna do now is slide on, and I'm kind of, I wish these right here, the little paint came up on here. These are those brake netics. I wish the paint didn't come up on there. I did a better job than them. Huh. Anyways, I still like these brakes, the brake netics. They're very aesthetic and they work fantastic. So let's go ahead and grab the wheel, put it back on here, and then we'll do this on the rear. Test fitting. Ooh, so beefy. That looks so beefy. Wow, way more bulky. This looks like cars on steroids now. That is awesome. That is what you want. You want the roided out look for the EVO. You want aggressive mean. That makes a huge difference. I just test fitted that. That is insane. I love it. Okay, so we know that the front is the correct ride height. So I just put 3 bolts on there and then we'll go ahead and finish it up. You can see in here, there's that little spacer right there. Now you guys see what I was talking about, that little break right there, that paint? I wish it didn't look like that, whatever. I'm a perfectionist. That being said, wow, that is an awesome turnout. And look here, so we can see from here, look at that. Ooh, that looks so good. So much more beefy. And these are quite affordable. I'm so excited. I'm excited for the handling too. I think that when we turn the wheel the whole way, I don't think I'll get any rubbing, but I'm not sure. I might need to raise the car a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it won't rub anywhere. That looks so good. Wow. Okay, now compare it to the rear. You have a huge filling we're gonna have to do. So compare, right? That is a big difference, guys. There, right, where the meat is hanging out, the aggressive look, to kind of tuck doesn't look like it fits right, kind of girly, kind of Prius-y looking. So let's go ahead and lift the car back up, put the jack stand back on, and I think I'm gonna raise it, because I'm looking over there. I think I'm gonna raise it just a little bit. Just a little bit, maybe like a finger length. Seems to be no rubbing. So we turn the wheel all the way. Very good. Close, very close. Maybe if you hit a hard bump it might, but I don't think so. I think that's gonna be the absolute perfect fitment. Yeah, 20 millimeters, much more beefy. But you can tell that I did raise it. So it was at 2, I raised it about a ½ inch. I did the measuring tape. It was at like 2.5 right here. And then now we went down to, we raised it up to 3. So it does sit a little bit higher. It is a really aesthetic fitment. I mean, look at that. I can barely put a finger in there. Will this rub if we hit a hard bump? We'll find out. I'm not sure. But aesthetically, this is a 10 out of 10. And look how much more beefy this car looks. That is so much more aggressive. And remember how earlier you couldn't see? Look, we can see. So good. So good. It makes the car look like a better fitment, more aggressive. It feels like it has a larger presence. It feels like it has meat and not tucked. The other version's a little bit too ricey in my opinion. So, oh my gosh, that is some beautiful, beautiful fitment. One of the things though is you're probably gonna get some more rock kick up here, and it can damage the exterior body because you're flinging more, because it's not all in the wheel well. Be aware of that. I'll try my best not to bang up any of the paint. My EVO 10 had that where it was kicking up rocks on here, and it kicked up rocks here. So do be aware of that. If you're gonna be driving through a lot of rocks, you might not want that, but I try to always drive my car on asphalt and concrete. I don't ever go around any rocks. I try to always keep it clean, aesthetic, nice. Yes, 10 out of 10. Very, very happy. Okay, so I'm gonna go do the other side real quick. I'm gonna flip the car around and do the other side, and then I'll pull the car out of the garage, and I'm so happy. We do need to be doing that video next. Let's go. We have the EVO on the other side now. Wow, so amazing. I love this car. I love this car. I love this car. I mean, even now, as old as I am, but when I was 16, oh, I'm just so thankful. What we're gonna do now is the same thing. Lift up this side, pull the 2 wheels off. We're gonna raise that to the 3-inch instead of the 2.5. Sorry, sucks. And then we're gonna put the spacers on and just wrap up the video. Man, it is just amazing. Please do this. Please, please, please. Please do this one. For the price, oh man, that looks so good. Wow, 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 wow. I think that this is a much more mature look. It's not as low as because I did raise it a little bit. Not on the fronts, but on the rear. It's just a little bit more adulty looking. Before it was low. This just to me looks super beefy race car. I mean, it sounds like it. This is a good setup. I am having a tiny bit of rubbing on this corner, so I will have to raise this corner a little bit. I don't know why. I thought I measured them pretty good. I might have been a 1/4 of an inch too short on that side, so I will raise it a little bit. But these wheel spacers are highly recommended. I think this is a more OE plus look than just slam coilovers with it tucked on the inside. I absolutely love this look. Very simple. If you're riding on stock ride height or lowering springs, you should have no issue. This is the coilovers is when you go so low, like how low I was earlier, that's when you're gonna be getting the rubbing. But what an amazing car. I love this car. Oh, this is supposed to be my winter beater. I'm probably gonna have to get some kind of hunky junk car so I don't put too many, beat this thing up or put too many miles on this beautiful beast. I love this car. Enjoying this content? I know I am. I'm gonna have fun with this car. It's a fun car to work on. You should get one. EVO 9 MR, you should get one. EVO 9, EVO 8, you should get one of these. They're a lot of fun. The EVO 10s are amazing, but these are a lot of fun. They're really easy to work on. What are we gonna do next? We need more horsepower. We're gonna go faster. So we're doing the Mitsubishi intercooler. I've gotten so many little projects done. We did the brakes, we did the calipers, now we've done the wheel spacers. Now we need more power. So we got the grip, we got the handling, we got the brake, we got coilovers, we need more power. So we're gonna go for a Mitsubishi intercooler. I'm gonna install that, and then maybe an electronic boost controller, and then a nice car wash, and then head on down to English and see what they can do with it, make sure everything's up to snuff with it. I'm very excited. So that being said, make sure to like, subscribe, swing by mitsubishi.com, like the video, and I'll see you on the next video.